Finally, I hope you can hear my voice. Um, Before we cut off, I was speaking for more than 15 minutes, and I thought people were hearing me, but people were not hearing me. Now that you can hear me, let me quickly tell you this before. I don't know if they're gonna cut me off again. Then somebody was asking what's happening to this show today. It's very simple. Because of the topic we're treating, they have done everything humanly possible. They've shut down um, all my social media handles. Wherever I advertised it, they didn't allow me to advertise it. And then I've been suffering some major attacks on my system, on my Wi-Fi. And when we say this, some people just think, oh, you're just saying it for saying sake. No, no, no. And these are the people that worry me. They deceive you into not understanding the seriousness of this fight. This fight is for real. This is not a joke. It's a real war. Like, we are fighting a real battle. Don't ever let anybody deceive you into thinking that what we are doing is a joke, that we are blogging. Please, this is not a blog. Don't ever think that this is a blog. This is a resistance channel. It's a channel. Whatever we're doing here, we're doing it to use it to support the struggle. Okay, so don't just come here thinking that, oh, one of those bloggers. No, 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 no. You see, everything has changed. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go and change a couple of things. Like my title is still reading the last show that I did. Okay, here we go. Everything, I've had to restart my system. I've had to reinstall my software. I have been 30 minutes before the hour. I started working on this thing, trying to redesign everything all over again. And what this was designed to do, what I'm supposed to do is just throw in the towel. I'm just supposed to stop broadcasting. That is their intention, but I don't care. Even if it is only one person that gets to hear the message, I must give that message out there. And the simple message is that it is time. It was already time for Buhari's government to go, and there is no much better time than now. I know that you hear Buhari must go, but I'm wondering which Buhari. Buhari is already gone. Buhari that I know is already gone. You see, it's a kind of complicated situation here. People say, when we say that Buhari is no longer there, it means we are not blaming him. So I need you to carefully understand. The people who are saying that Buhari is there, it does not mean that they are against the people who say Buhari is dead and gone. No, no, no. You need to understand where they are coming from. They don't want to keep saying that Buhari is not there, because when you say that Buhari is not there, it means that you are exonerating him. He's not there to take responsibility. I'm always in the middle. I understand both sides. He has to be held accountable. So whether it is him, whether it is his clone, whether it is his brother, whether it is they're using Photoshop, whatever, these people want to hold on to him. They want to hold up, whether it is Shehu Garba, whether it is additional, whether they dress up anybody. That's why you hear them saying Buhari is there. What they mean is that his government is there, his powers are there, his influence is there. So that's a hypothetical Buhari that they are talking about, or even the physical one. So don't make a mistake of trying to argue with people or fight with them when they are saying Buhari must go. But me personally, I know say Buhari don't waka since. So for me, it is that him, his government, his APC party, and everything about him, everything that represents Buhari must pack and go. Like pack and go. You're not my friend. I don't like you. I don't subscribe to you. I don't believe that you have achieved anything. You guys should just pack and go. Period. That's where I stand. You fight my network. You fight my system. You report me to social media handle. They block me. They shut us down here. They attack my system. We will continue. We will not stop. We will not stop because that is what we must do. There is nothing else to do now. There's absolutely nothing else we can do. You people, you declared a war on us. You declared a war on your citizen. I am a direct recipient of your wickedness. I'm a direct recipient of your cluelessness. I have people in Nigeria who I care about from all parts of the country. I have people there that I care about, and they suffer what you people are doing. So you are not my friend at all, and I will fight you with every strength that I have, and nothing you can do can stop me at all. Just go and write it down. Nothing you can do will be able to stop what we're doing. You can block us, you can do everything, and you have been doing it, but it will not stop us at all. At all. Do you get it? I hope you're getting it. Now, you know that some people are wondering, Komo, Chidi, this thing you're saying, why are you so confident? Because what I'm saying is that, you see this Buhari must go slogan that is started. We must not stop. In the past, we have started and we stopped, but this time around we must not stop. I beg of you. Why do I tell you that we must not stop? Because the people that we are turning our eyes against, the people that we are turning against, the people that we are fighting, they already know that their time is up. You know, sometimes in a fight, you're fighting with somebody and the person is just claiming that there's nothing you can do. They are not afraid. I'm going to play for you something that a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I'm going to play for you something that he said by himself. This is the time that we must continue and win this war. We must go back to the streets. We must continue. We cannot give up. No, not now, because victory is very, very near. We are very near to achieving our victory. And you ask me, Chidi, how do you know? I will show you what a serving minister in Buhari's government says. And this person is somebody that he should know because he has been there for long. He was part of the people that brought Buhari into power. He is the one that actually started this whole thing. He was a past governor. He was the leader, chairman of the governors forum and all of that thing. So he was one of the first people to carry his group, and they come from PDP that time and formed their own is it NPDP, new PDP or whatever, him and Saraki and all of them. So I'm talking about none other person than Rotimi Amechi. Now if you hear it from Chidi that this is the time that the masses need to rise up in a revolution, if you hear it from me, you may not believe it, but let me see how you're going to respond when you hear it directly from Rotimi Amechi. Just listen. Oh, they won't let me play it again. See what I've been suffering. These people. Something that was playing now. When I want to play it, it won't play. People are joking, Hmm. You see what I'm dealing with here. You see what I'm dealing with. That's just to show you that what I'm talking about is real. This was playing even a few seconds ago. I tried it to make sure that it was working, but I won't give up. I will not give up. It will play. No, it will play. We'll just go back and we'll try it again and it will play. So just bear with me. Okay, so we're back. I'm gonna try to play it again and hopefully this time it will play.
There must be mass action. There must be mass action. I continue to say people must come out to the streets. You see, one thing about Nigeria is the moment they see the police and the army, they run away. And that's because most of the people who come out actually are not poor people. They are rich men or rich men's children who want to enjoy themselves. The day the poor hit the street, then all of us will be on the run.
All of you will be on the run?
Including you, you're already on the run, so you're in America here.
Yeah, you're right. But seriously, are there times that when the elites, the people in political power in Nigeria, the rich people, which you all meet all the time, are there times that you're afraid that one day the poor could actually come out?
No, I don't know about others, but me, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I believe that one day, if we're not careful, in fact, what we're doing, if you ask me, is not revolutionary. What we're doing, the 7 of us and the rest governors who support us, is to save the ruling class from themselves. Because actually, the way we are going to self-destruct. Or the way we're going, people will rise up one day and come after us.
Do you think other people are worried about that?
No, I don't know. I've never had that discussion.
I need to play it again so that you can understand. Listen to what Rotimi Amechi is saying. Listen very carefully. You need to listen.
There must be mass action. There must be mass action. I continue to say people must come out to the streets. You see, one thing about Nigeria is the moment they see the police and the army, they run away. And that's because most of the people who come out actually are not poor people. They are rich men or rich men's children who want to enjoy themselves. The day the poor hit the street, then all of us will be on the run.
All of you will be on the run?
Including you, you're already on the run, so you're in America here.
Yeah, you're right. But seriously, are there times that when the elites, the people in political power in Nigeria, the rich people, which you all meet all the time, are there times that you're afraid that one day the poor could actually come out?
No, I don't know about others, but me, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I believe that one day, if we're not careful, in fact, what we're doing, if you ask me, is not revolutionary. What we're doing, the 7 of us and the rest governors who support us, is to save the ruling class from themselves. Because actually, the way we are going to self-destruct. Or the way we're going, people will rise up one day and come after us.
Do you think other people are worried about that?
No. Oh, Trugbeke. You see, these people, they know the truth. Honestly speaking, it's just that, and this is why sometimes I get so frustrated. You see that NSAS protest, we were so close to achieving our aim, and there wouldn't have been ESN if we succeeded in the NSAS protest. People, did you see videos? People were already grabbing their passports and running outside the country. But they infiltrated us and they told you that the people that would have pushed this thing over, they were your enemies. They turned around and they sent some of you to go and blackmail Omoyele Sowore out there on the protest ground. How can you think that one of you is your enemy? How can you think that the person who is a warrior, who understands these people, who have been with them for years, for over 30 years, how can they convince you that that person is your enemy? And you agreed. And you turn around and you say people like Shore are your enemy. You turned around and you said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your enemy. That they were the ones that broke down the things that were they allowed you to turn this into a tribal issue, and you forgot what you went to do, and you are now saying, no, Igbos destroyed the things in Lagos, the Yorubas are killing Igbo people killing Hausa. They brought that in and they scattered us. But these people, they know. They are very little. Did you see what happened recently? About 170 or 107 soldiers, they deserted. They sent them to the war front. But they said no, they are not going. You know what they used to do? They just can't. Have you seen the Nigerian army? Have you seen the people who are in Nigerian army? Young boys, young girls. Immediately they finish training. They separate them. They carry the ones from the west and the east, go and place them in front of Boko Haram with AK-47. You're still discussing AK-47 in 2020. Come on now. AK-47 is like the junior, not even brother, junior uncle, nephew, houseboy to the kind of guns that they use now. I never knew that in my program I'll be discussing guns. Never ever thought I would be doing that. Honestly speaking. But look at what is happening now. You send them to go and face Boko Haram, face Fulani headsmen who use anti-aircraft guns. You don't understand those guns that somebody has to hold, two people have to carry, rocket launchers. They place mines on the road for them. They use what do they call it? They use a pickup to carry anti-aircraft rifles, guns is what they are using on human soldiers. The Nigerian soldiers say they don't do. They pack their bagriba and they run. Now they declare them wanted. So you never see anything. You have not seen anything. And these are the ones that, come to the forefront. There's this other video, not a video, it was audio of a young man who was in the market. He said no, that they are mobilizing soldiers to go somewhere and kill people, whether in Olo or somewhere. And he was in the market and he deserted and he was begging for money for people to give him money. There's so many, long ago, do you remember? Last year, I was getting to 2 years now, 2 years ago, that we brought soldiers to this show and they were confessing that they ran away from the Nigerian, they ran away from service. They escaped, they deserted. They are now in foreign lands. I'm so grateful to God for them. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this, unfortunately, it is so shameful for me to be saying that the military, the supposed military of my country, is so weak. Somebody was asking me that, should you tell me any battle that Nigerian army has won? No, they've not been engaged in any real battle. Since when? Ordinary Nigeria Biafran war. It was not the Nigerian army that fought that war. You know that very clearly. It was a world war. That was the Third World War. If I tell you that the Biafran Nigerian war was the Third World War, you will not believe it. Why was it the Third World War? Because it was the whole world fighting against Biafra. Oh, you don't believe it? Go and read your history. The problem is that some of you don't read anything about history. But go and read and see how many countries, a small Biafra, they had to sell Nigerian. Oh, when you hear Bakassi Peninsula, you don't understand. Some of you don't even understand what happened in Biafra, in Bakassi. Nigeria by itself carried their own land. You see what this is? What people wickedness. Nigeria by their own hand carry their land, go dash Cameroon, gave it to Cameroon, say Cameroon take. Now you get Bakassi. We give signed document, signed, say Cameroon take our land. Why? Just because you want to punish the people of Biafra. And then down the road, I think Obasanjo was there that time. Now Cameroon, now Nigeria went back. No, when the Cameroonian army and Cameroonian people were now disturbing Nigerians, so Nigerians living in their village, Bakassi is their village, their ancestral home. When the French, because oil is there now, but Bakassi Peninsula get oil well. Of course, the French started drilling oil. They started coming to that place. The Cameroonian government was now telling the Nigerian people living there that you people, you need to move. It's not their land. They say, are you crazy? That this now our papa land. They took them to the to I think first of all they took them to the African Union now, or whatever court they took them to, and eventually they won the case. They told Nigeria, you people signed away your country, you signed away your land because of the hatred that you have for a people, so remove yourself from that land, remove yourself and your property. That is how the people of Bakassi were bundled out of their ancestral land. Can you imagine that? What am I trying to say? Is that the Nigerian military is so weak. They are so weak that they would accept an order to shoot their own citizens. Isn't that the lowest that a soldier can go? A soldier. You swore on oath to protect the citizens of that country you are wearing their uniform. That's what you didn't you hear? There was one American general that was giving a speech. The general was telling Trump that time that we do not obey individuals, we do not obey presidents, we do not answer. That was his word. He said we don't answer to presidents, we don't answer to institutions, we don't answer to people, to persons. We answer to the Constitution of America, the United States of America. So as a soldier, you look inside the Constitution, and the Constitution has told you that your primary aid is to primary objective is to protect your citizenry, protect your nation, your country from external invasion, from people who are trying to come and however, if you see them inside your country. No, in fact, when you see people inside your country, it's the police first too. So I don't know why we are afraid of these people. Why are we afraid of these people? We must learn our lesson from the Sorosoki that we did before. That's what we must do. We must learn our lesson from the Sorosoki that we did before and know that it is time to go back on the street. The Buhari must go that you see the poster everywhere, it is a reality. And whenever we start talking, they say, but you people, why are you why are you saying this thing? Why are you jeopardizing the lives of people? See, I'm tired of people who call me. Don't call me. Don't call me again. If you're going to call me to say, hi Chidi, oh Chidi, you know I care about you. Chidi, I know you have access to Mazinan Kano. Chidi, I know you have access to Moyele Shore. Hey Chidi, tell this person, tell that person, this is what they must do. Instruct them, tell them what to do. And I'm thinking, are you well at all? Is anything wrong with you? Oh Chidi, this thing will make people die. Oh Chidi, people are going to die. Oh, and I don't hear you calling Buhari. I don't hear you calling El Rufai. I don't hear you calling Bauchi governor. I don't hear you calling so many of this. I don't hear you calling Sheikh Gumi. I don't hear you calling Mehdi Allah. Why don't you call them and say, hey, this thing you people are doing, people will die, please, so all these your Fulani headsmen that are carrying AK-47, they're going to kill people, please. Why don't you address that? Why don't you tell them, hey, all this kidnapping that people are doing, people will die? Excuse me. Why don't you call them and tell them that? Because people are already dying by their activities. You continue to live in self-denial. It's just so annoying to me, because what we are suffering right now, we shouldn't have gotten to that point. If you that is calling me, if you had listened and focused your attention on the people to call, by now ESN will not even be out, because you kept living in self-denial. You kept opposing what we were saying. You kept saying that we were lying. You kept saying it's not as serious as it was. You kept telling me, Chidi, this Christmas now I went to the village now. How about? You told me, Chidi, I'm just coming back. Some of my friends said, Chidi, I came back now. Came back from Nigeria. I was in the east. I was in the west. I was in the north. Everything was okay. I went to Abuja. I went to Lagos. I went to Kano. I didn't see anything. I just shudder when I hear those kind of things from people. You are running on the major road. You're running on the major road from here to here. And you're telling me, Chidi, I didn't see anything. No wonder you didn't see anything. I'm not surprised. That road that you're running in, just step in like 5 kilometers to the right and the left of that road. Walk inside the bush. Enter those villages. Enter the farmlands. You went to your village, you stayed around your compound, around the village now, where you do domestic farming. You were there. Nobody disturbed you. Go to the farm. Go inside the bush and understand what is happening. And we shouted and shouted, and we continue to shout. Up till today, you still don't even believe what we're saying. Do you know how frustrating that can be? So please stop calling me. Stop calling me. Worry. If you're worrying about me, direct your worry to the right place. Go and find the people who are preparing to hit the street and support them with your money. Go and find the people who are promoting ESN, trying to support ESN. Go, especially our women who call me, especially our mothers. You keep calling. There is a Biafran women whatever association everywhere, trying to maintain the people who are in the forest, guarding the forest. Go and contribute your money to them. Go and donate to them. There are so many ways you can support this thing. Stop shaking like chicken. People are already dying. Unfortunately, people will die until we stop the people who are killing them. So how come we always shy away from talking about the problem, and you want to talk about the other things? No. And once again, let me remind you, when you hear Buhari must go, it doesn't mean the people who are saying it are contradicting the people who say Buhari is dead and gone. That's not what it means. Let me explain again. I said it before, but for those of you who are just joining, they insist that Buhari must be held responsible. The president of Nigeria right now is still quoted everywhere as Muhammadu Buhari. That's what the international community understands. So if you stop blaming Buhari as president of Nigeria, the international community will not understand who you're making reference to. So that's one thing you must understand. And they don't want to exonerate Buhari, because when you keep talking about other people, then the blame will move away. Other people will say, okay, they're not talking about the Nigerian president, because the Nigerian president is Buhari. That's why they must keep shouting that Buhari, 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 it is Buhari. Now Buhari will they talk about, now he's the president. So don't get it all mixed up. Those people, they can't vouch that Buhari is there. So whether the person there is a double, is a clone, is the dead Buhari, is the living Buhari, they don't bloody care. What they know is that the president of Nigeria is Buhari, and he is 1000% responsible for everything that is happening. So does that make sense to you? Personally, to me, Buhari no day there at all. You don't, whether waka go up, go down, go inside the ground, go Dubai, go anywhere, die, live, is not there anymore. Mentally, physically, it is not there. So let us settle that, because we are so fond of dwelling on the issue, dwelling on non-issue when the issue is there staring us in the face. We must never do that. So I hope you have seen that the people that you are coming against, that they are weak. They are weak. They know that their time is gone. So you must stop. You must stop being afraid of them. Please stop being afraid of them. In fact, when I was talking about the blockade, something came to my mind, and I want to share that with you. Because this thing don't touch everybody. This thing has touched everybody well. The same people who fought the the Biafran war, the same people who sponsored the blockade, the same people who were shouting and jumping up about the blockade, today, see what they are saying, see what they are doing. The same brigadier, what's his name? I'll tell you this. The same brigadier Brigadier Adekunle, it is touching him directly and indirectly. But if you heard what he said about Biafra, you will not believe it. You will say, no, Chidi, is not true. No, I will show you. Because once again, they keep teaching you to go back and learn history. Go back and learn history. It will help you a lot. Like, it will make you understand certain things that are being said. If you don't go back and read, if you don't open your eyes to history, you will not benefit. You will just say, them talk say. No, it's not them talk say. Now everything is available. You can read and understand. This is so tiny, but I hope I can read it. I'm going to try to expand it as much as I can, because it is really, really very tiny. I don't know why it is this tiny, but give us a break. Let's try and make it big. But the thing is very, very tiny. It is tiny, like I said, but what thing we will do now? We'll have to try and bring it to make it big. So this is what Brigadier Adekunle said. Because sometimes when we talk about how they use starvation on the people of Biafra, a lot of you do not believe it, or you don't understand. What he says is that, I don't know much. Starvation in Biafra, moral indignation in the West, and ambivalence in Africa, Nigeria, and Biafra. I don't know much about the relevant law. My colleagues here, why do you say that is not insurmountable hindrance? But I don't care much about international law, Biafra or Nigeria. Babies are dying in Biafra. We still have food for export. Let's get it to them and say we can, dropping it from the skies, unloading it from armed ships, blasting it in with cannons. That will work. I can't believe there is much political cost in feeding babies, but if there is, let's pay it. If we are going to be if we are going to be whatever, that's the loveliest on lowest of grounds. We are going to be hated. That's the loveliest of grounds. Forget all the water. What is it? Forget all the murder about international law, whatever, sovereign and self-determination, and that abstract whatever garbage. Babies are starving to death. Now this is Arthur Allen, associate professor of law in New Haven, Cuba. Okay, now this is what they did. Okay, I hope I'm not getting things mixed up. Now this is what he wrote. Now what did others say? It says starvation is a legitimate weapon of war. This was Chief Anthony Enahoro, Federal Commissioner for Information and Labor of Nigeria. Anthony Enahoro. Where is Anthony Enahoro from? Then what did Adekunle say? I want to see no Red Cross, no Caritas, no World Council of Churches, no Pope, no missionary, and no United Nations delegates. I want to prevent even one Igbo having even one thing to eat before their capitulation. This Brigadier Benjamin Adekunle, Nigerian Army. Why am I talking about this now? And I'm not trying to be tribalistic. I'm talking about this because, in a way, Buhari was part of this whole thing that you saw that happened when it happened. And this is a clear justification for what you see the Eastern Security Network doing. This, I just zoomed into the Biafran nation and their struggle to talk about it. Now, for the rest of Nigeria, people like Buhari were part of that whole thing that destroyed us, and it was all part of a grand plan. Then all the things that happened with the Nigerian Civil War, all the politics even before independence, they are all geared towards that particular agenda. Buhari was part of that war. He came as president, messed up again, was fortunate to come back this time around as president, and his one mission is to be able to accomplish that agenda of running Nigeria through and dipping the Quran in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, mark me, it does not mean that I have anything against Islam. No, I'm telling you the truth. There are 1,001 Muslims that are better than Christians. Mark my word. There are 1,001 traditionalists that live a better life, better spiritual life than Christians. So that is not to discredit Islam or to speak against people who are Muslims, who a lot of them are my friends. But that does not negate the fact that Buhari and his cohorts sincerely have an agenda. They think they are fighting the holy war. You know very well that it is people that concoct the teachings of Islam that will come and tell you that when you kill somebody, you will go to heaven. The same way you have pastors and daddy GOs that will tell you that if a woman is on top of her husband, that woman will go to hell. So people just twist and turn whatever teachings they are following upside down just to achieve their goal. And all of this talk that I'm talking, all of this noise I'm making, is to clearly invite you to join our comrades who are asking that Buhari and his government should go home. Pata pata, go home. It don't do. We've had enough of you. You don't try. It is time for you to go home. We are not mincing words. We are not trying to say whether. No. It is time for you to go home. Buhari must go. This is not the one we are pretending. During the NSAS thing, any of us that said Buhari must go say no. You can't. And I was watching that video. For those of you who were in Toronto, I saw what was happening. But we had to maintain peace because we were there on a mission. But they sent you inside us, amongst us. You were shouting us down when we were saying Buhari must go. We knew that you were sent by the Nigerian government. This time around, you are not going to stop it. So, I'm inviting everybody to come out on the appointed day and join folks all over the place to insist that Buhari must go. There are so many posters out there asking that Buhari must go. You must use the hashtag Buhari must go. It's gaining ground. The whole world needs to hear us. They need to know what we are talking about. That Buhari's government must go. He himself, like I told you, he don't work out since, but just like when we were saying NSAS, it was not about the police. That's exactly what we are saying now. That Buhari must go. I beg, spread the message. We must go back to the streets. We must go back to the streets. Don't just stay there and think that everything is okay. Everything is not okay. We have to go back to the streets. All right. And there are so many other posters that are out there. I'm going to show you some of them just so that you are aware, because now I know you're asking, hey Chidi, so when is it, what is happening? No, I'm going to show you. So just give me 1 second. My system was really messed up today, so it's kind of difficult to find things. Everything is just scattered. I had to redo everything, so I don't even know where some of my files are. But I need to show you this. Please just bear with me we need to show this so that people understand which day that they are taking to the streets. It is happening, and whenever we tell you this, just know that we are serious. When we start putting the poster, you start shivering, and you start saying, Chidi, again, I better go, please. So no. Once we are there, we are there. Okay. Where are the Buhari must go posters? I need to show you. Where is the Buhari must go posters? Guys, you guys need to send me these posters. They're already on the walls, but someone needs to show me the Buhari must go posters. Please kindly send it to me ASAP. I need to put it up here before we go, because people are asking where is the venues and all those kind of things. So please send me the posters. Where is this poster now? This is when you need this kind of thing that you don't see it. No, this is not what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is the poster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whenever I say this, my wife will say, Chidi, calm down. Yeah, but I know people are there now. I need to show this poster. And it is exactly when I want to. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. To show you how clueless these people are. Shebi, they threatened us. They threatened us that this, you see, I pity I'm going to come back and show you the poster, but I need you to see this. Remember how they said, oh, you know what? We are not going to bring things from the north, and this is not the north against the south, so to speak. It's just that the people who are playing these games, who we know are politicians, they are misleading the people. Look at this. They do things without thinking. See how you put these people in big trouble. Look at that thing. Is tomato just being eaten by cows. You see, because they threw it away. I have done tomato business. When you load those tomatoes early, these are organic tomatoes, when you load them early in the morning. I used to do that in Boko when I was a youth copper. Okay, so now you know. I know the slack. I thought as a youth copper, I did tomato business in Boko. We will go around 4 a.m. and go and buy these tomatoes from inside the village in small baskets. Then we use these jalopy vehicles and panel vans. They will load the panel van. All of us will squeeze inside it. We'll stay 3 in front of a car. Then we'll come to where they load it on the 911. Then we send it to Enugu. One of my aunties deals in these things at Obete Market. We'll send it there and they will receive it. You need that tomato. By the time it gets to Enugu, it's already ripe. This is a tomato that was green by the time you plucked it. You have to sell it that day. No refrigeration. So when these people said, oh, we are not taking it to the east, what happened? You see what happened? Okay, not only that, let me show you the one of onions. You see what happened? You see, nobody to eat it. And I'm hearing that the government is going to pay them compensation. I say, Nigeria, who do you people? Now, who do you? Going to pay them compensation? Who started? The same way that you people gave Fulani headsmen guns, always misadvising your people. The same way you gave them guns, and now they don't know what to do. You gave them guns to go out there and start killing people. Give them AK-47, and now they don't know what to do. The same way you have told them, because you did the economic blockade that time and they worked for you. You gave people, you blocked people of Biafra from getting food, and kids were dying. Now the thing don't go around, it don't reach everywhere. I hope we have learnt our lesson. I really hope we have learnt our lesson. But you know us now, we know never learn our lesson. So unfortunately, it will continue. Unfortunately, it is going to continue. Okay, let me play this video, and then I will show you people. This is the people are serious about this thing. Oh, you may not know it, but people are serious about it. This is a video that they posted up there of people chanting that Buhari must go. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just trying to share with you that people are serious about the protest that's coming up. I'm still waiting for someone to send me the digital copy of that poster. You know, I told you people my system was attacked. Let me just say it that way, and I'm trying to reorganize things. So if you can show me, you can send me that poster, send it to me, please. I'm begging you now. Forward it to me by WhatsApp.
Buhari, we get president, we get president, we get president. Buhari, we get president. Mona Beriam.
You people will say, Chidi, this one you're doing, this one is dangerous, so this one can't go this far. See, let me tell you something. For the sake of Nigerians that they are killing every day, nothing is too much. I'm telling you, nothing is too much now. Nothing is too much. See how this guy has, for those of you who understand Hausa, I've played this before, but I'll just play it now again. Whatever reinforces what we're saying. This is what they have turned. These are normal Fulani cattle rearers. Remember when we used to say Fulani cattle rearers? Normal Fulani cattle rearers who are not even the ones that own the cattle. Just that, you know, they are rearing the cattle, you know, now, just like a shepherd. They are shepherds for the big Alhaji who owns the cattle. Mind, just trying to make a living. See what they turned this man to. He's speaking Hausa, but there's a translation. So many videos have the translation. But what this guy is saying, that it was the government that gave them. It was the government that gave them arms.
Ta'addanci ba Allah ubangiji ya tsine ma Allah dauki rayuwata a wurin nan. Bahilla ce saniya aka san shi da ita, sai noma. Saniya ba ta haifa bindiga AK-47. Bahilla ce bai da makera da zai kera bindiga AK-47. Gwamnati ke turowa har muka samu. Mu kuma wallahi dalilin da ya sa billahi lazi shekara na 7 ina makarantar allo. Amma lokacin da na dawo na tsinci kaina a cikin wannan abun, wallahi ina mamaki, kullun ina tunanin rayuwata. Saboda mahaifana akalla a kasar dan banga.
So the simple translation is that it was the government that gave them AK-47. Remember, they used to carry stick, but the government gave them AK-47. So that is purely what it was. For those of you who didn't understand what he was saying, I don't understand Hausa too, but when it was interpreted to me, I came to understand that that is what it meant. All right. So, anyways, that's what it is, and that's where we are. I was expecting someone to send me the Buhari must go poster. I didn't. Okay, I have it here. Thank you so much. Dr. Erica just sent them to me. I'm just going to flash it so you guys No, it's because of what I'm suffering on my system that I wasn't able to get it. So now that Dr. Erica sent it to me, I'm gonna share it with you guys. Even for me to see when she sent it, I couldn't even do that. My WhatsApp. Eh, see, I'm telling you people, this war is real on all on all um, on all phases. They're fighting us electronically. Don't don't underestimate it. They're fighting us by all means necessary. Buhari must go. See that? Buhari must go. That's where we are right now. All of these things say Buhari must go. The government that funded terrorism, you fund terrorists, but you say shoot at sight. By the way, you know the government has said shoot at sight. Why do you think they're saying shoot at sight? So that it will be an excuse for them to come and attack ESN members. But let them try it. More posters, more posters. See that? Buhari must go. Now, the dates of the planned action is not there yet, but all over the country, this is what is happening. They are saying that Buhari must go. Okay? Buhari must go. These are the reasons why Buhari must go. If you look very clearly, it says Boko Haram terrorism and banditry. 1 liter of petrol is 165 naira. Bad roads, poor hospitals, ASU strike, kidnappings, economic recessions, anything that is bad, police brutality, disregard for rule of law, poor health sector, poor education sector, 30,000 minimum wage. Where did they pay it? And 13.5 million. Okay, 30,000 is minimum wage, and senators. 13.5 million is senator's salary. Can you imagine that? Nigeria is over 30 trillion naira in debt. Revolution now, occupying Nigeria, Buhari must go, and SARS. Okay, so that is just to let you guys know that there is no definite date. It is on. So go ahead, take these posters. If you reach me, I will send them to you. I want you to share it on your social media handle. Those of you who are still confident enough to do that. If you are afraid, I can understand, because they will see it on your social media handle. But for some of us, well, we're already out there. We have to do what we have to do. So help us to spread this if you can. If you cannot, well, it is what it is. All right. Now I'm going to stop here. I'm so glad that at the end of the day they did not win, because they would have won. Excuse me. They would have won if at the end of the day I wasn't able to come live. But the fact that I came live and I was able to broadcast, that means they lost big time. On behalf of all of us here in the Toronto studios of Worship Media Television, on behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who does everything to help us, for us to come live today, it was almost a miracle. But I want to thank all of you. You know yourselves. God will continue to bless you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to join people in Toronto on the 20th of this month for an appeal fund. We're going to be advertising it. They're done with the poster, but they need to do some changes, and I will advertise that poster, and we're going to be part of it. We're going to broadcast this live, and you get to know more details about it. That's all I can say. The struggle continues. We're not gonna give up. And please take care of yourselves. We love you. And bye bye.